Nursing eats your identity faster than almost any other profession, and once you see why, it's impossible to unsee. So first off, nurses work 12-hour shifts. These are really long shifts, and oftentimes if you're working 3 days a week, your entire nursing schedule or your life has to revolve around nursing, especially if you're on night shift. As someone who is on night shift myself, you understand that your entire sleep schedule, your life, your energy is based off of those days that you have working. And so oftentimes it takes 1 or even 2 days to really recover from this, the toll that it has on your body. As you guys know, I make videos also on how to preserve your energy, but at the end of the day, it's still really difficult on your entire system. And it's interesting that the culture also frames nursing as a calling as instead of a job. And I think that distinction is something that's very unique to the nursing field, because when you call something a calling, becomes intrinsic. It becomes something that's very important to you, that it becomes more difficult to separate that as a profession, as someone else who maybe is an engineer and they can walk away from their job and they're no longer an engineer. But I often uphold the identity, and I think this is something that they also talked about a lot in nursing school, is that even when you're off shift, you're still a nurse. And it's true. I think like the Good Samaritan law, right? Like even when you see people that need help outside of work, you're technically supposed to help them. You're supposed to jump in. Like if you see someone going into cardiac arrest on an airplane, like what are you going to do? Just sit there as a nurse? Like no, it's part of who you are to do that and to jump out and to help people. And when culture frames that as a calling, it becomes almost inseparable from who you are, making it all the harder for you to actually detach yourself from work, which I think is healthy, and really enjoy your off time, really enjoy what life looks like, even when you're not a nurse. Right. And I think this is where a lot of nurses actually fall into this trap of making nurse their entire life, right?